When the fields in your tables are of a numerical data type, Access provides additional operators that you can use when writing your queries. One type is called comparison operators, and they sort and qualify data based upon the numerical value of the record. Comparison operators, also called relational operators, don't simply match an exact value or pattern like we saw with the like operator. Comparison operators return records that match the relationship to a value. For instance, whether it's greater than the value you specify, or less than, or equal to. Let's go ahead and take a look at a couple. I'm going to go to the Create tab and create a new query in Design View. Here, I want to pull in information from my products table. So I'll double-click Products in the Show Table window and then press Close. Here, I'm going to add a few fields for my products table. I'll double-click on Product ID, Name, Power, and Footprint. Now, if I just run this query right now, without any filtering criteria, we'll see all 47 products that are present in our current database. I can see their product ID, their name, how much power in watts they generate, and their footprint in square feet. Let's go ahead and go back into Design View and start working with these criteria down the bottom. Now let's say I want to find all of the products whose power generation was greater than 200 watts. All I need to do is type in the greater than symbol on my keyboard, that's the Shift period key, and then type in the value I want to compare against. I'll type in 200. This will give me a criteria that reads the power is greater than 200. If I run it, we'll see the products that match this criteria, and I can see at the bottom that I have 20 of them, and their power is all above 200. Let's go ahead and go back into Design View. What if I wanted to specify a range? I wanted to see the products that were above 200, but below 500. I could come back in here to the criteria row and type in an AND statement, and then the other criteria, less than 500. Let's go ahead and run that. Now I can see the products whose power output is between 200 and 400. And again, looking at the bottom, I can see I have 10 products that match this criteria. Now there are several comparison operators that we can use. Let's take a look at what those are. We've already seen the less than character. This is for answering questions like finding all orders below $100. I have a greater than character that we also just used. This would be finding questions such as all orders that are above $100. We can use the equal sign to specify an exact numerical match. For instance, the employee ID is equal to 53. We can also use equals for text matches. For instance, department is equal to marketing. We can combine two symbols together to get something like less than or equal to. For instance, an employee that worked 32 hours or less. We could also say greater than or equal to. For instance, the employee worked 40 hours or more. We also can say not equal to, and this is the less than symbol followed immediately by the greater than symbol. Here, this would say something like the employee ID is not 53, or the department is anything except marketing. So comparison operators are another tool that you can use when filtering down your data to the specific records that you want to work with. They're useful when you want to locate records that meet or exceed a certain criteria, or to highlight areas of opportunity within your organization's data. By using comparison operators in your queries, you'll be able to quickly and efficiently locate records with the most relevancy to your specific questions.